This is a requested video from one of my clients to give you a tour of what I have in my closet. Since my clients are so beautiful in allowing me to shop for them and trusting me to organize and edit out their wardrobes, it would only be fair that I show you how I keep my own. I'm going to show you my current wardrobe, which is right now the spring and the summer, and all the ways that I pair my clothing and how I determine what items I'm going to keep at the end of this month. Because at the end of this month, I'm going to pull out my fall and winter clothes. Not my full winter clothes, not like some really heavy sweaters, because we're still going to be hot. Up probably until like November, I'm guessing. So I probably pull out like what I call my fall one wardrobe, kind of editing it the way that a retail shop would merchandise their clothing assortment. So I'll kind of start with the basics. I keep my blouses organized by color, so the lightest to the darkest, kind of the same thing in what I do when I organize my clients' wardrobes. And it's kind of that RGB method, meaning the red before the blue before the green, and anything within that color family, like a pink blouse would go before like a turquoise blouse, if that makes any sense, because it's within that red color family. So here's, my light colors, and then my dark colors, and these are just my blouses, and you see a little bit of a pants, which I'll get to in a little bit later. And this is just all of my tops, and some of these blouses I will keep in my wardrobe, like some of these white blouses I'll keep in my wardrobe for my fall and winter clothes. Like this is one of my favorite pieces. This is a seasonless top. It's a lace blouse that I can wear with a jacket when the season gets a little bit cooler, or I can just wear it with a nice little skirt right now. Okay, so this is going to stay. That's an item that's going to stay within my closet. Versus something like this. This is very seasonal. It's one of my favorite pieces. I do not wear it as much as I probably should, because I know I tell my clients not to do this all the time. Don't be afraid to wear your clothes. Clothing is meant for you to wear it and not for it to sit pretty in your closet on a hanger. But this blouse is just so delicate. I got it for a really good price from the BCBG outlet store. It's like a $140 blouse. I think I paid $20 for it, so like a fantastic deal. And it's not a piece that I can probably replicate or find something similar at that price point. So I really want to treasure it and keep it safe. So with all that said, I bought it last year. I bought it in July of last year, and I've probably worn it only 3 times. I know, because again, I only bring it out for the spring and summer months, and my life right now for the season, it's been really, really hot for one, and this is long sleeves, and it's not a piece that I would wear when I'm shopping for a client or I'm organizing a client's home. It's something that I would wear for like maybe a networking event or for a conference, like a business conference, something where I'm not really interacting with too many people, and I'm not going to run the risk of like snagging on something. So that kind of is why I haven't worn it. Usually if a client told me that and they did not give me like the lifestyle reason as to why they have not worn it, I would probably then you're probably never going to wear it. But some things actually make sense. If it's just not conducive for your lifestyle in that particular moment, that doesn't mean that it's not a piece that you shouldn't keep. And I'm going to kind of go over that in a little bit as well. So I am going to put it away because I have other very beautiful blouses that I really also love for the fall and winter season, where I really don't need to keep this piece in my closet. Okay, so I gotta wear it. I gotta wear it soon. And I'll show you how I take pictures of like all my outfits, so I get an idea about when I'm gonna wear it a little bit later. I'm gonna do a blog post about all of this stuff, and you'll see it. Okay, so that's one piece, and then here's something else that I'm more than likely going to put away. This right here, this Jana blouse. I bought this like a couple of years ago. I didn't even know what the brand Jana was, and I looked it up. I was like, oh my god, that's like really expensive stuff, and I was really excited. I paid $2 for it at one of the Goodwill $2 clothing sales, and it's a beautiful wrap blouse. It doesn't really do it justice on the hanger, but it's extremely lightweight. It's semi-sheer, but I wear it just with a black bra, and it doesn't really look too, you know, too alluring, if you will. And this is something that I would wear, you know, like right now. You know, it's really hot outside. It's August, you know, the beginning of August. We're more than likely going to be going through a heat wave, and just the weather has not been very pleasant. And it's something that I can wear and still look very put together and casual and feel very, very comfortable in it, and I can move around in it. So it's something that's more conducive to my lifestyle right now. Okay, so that's a seasonal piece. This is something that's going to go up. Now, my closet and how it's designed and built, when I moved here, I had to give it the luxury of a walk-in closet. And I mean, that was brutal. That was so hard to do, from going to having like a closet where I can store all my shoes, like in like little shelves, and I don't have that. All I have is just a basic rod. That's all I got. I got a rod in the wall, and it's small. It's just a sliding door closet. It is nothing spectacular. So I really had to put on my closet organizational stylist hat for myself to make sure that my closet works for me. And I got rid of a lot of pieces when I first moved here. Things that I just know that I wasn't in love with, and I knew that I was not going to wear, and I had other pieces that were similar that I liked a lot better. So that's how I determined. And the things that were just stained and they just were very, very lackluster, so I got rid of them to make room for pieces that I really do love. Because, you know, my philosophy is, if you don't love it, you shouldn't wear it. You should, everything that you put on your body should really emphasize how you already feel about yourself. It should not compete with it. So if you love yourself, you should put on clothing that you love. Okay, because the opposite is not pretty. We don't wear clothes that we hate, because that's not how we feel about ourselves. So since this is just a basic rod in the wall, and I share the top part with my skirts, with my dresses, my skirts, on the other hand, I had to find this pole extender that I got at Target. And I bought this for a couple of my clients who have closets similar to mine. And it's just basically a single rod, and it drops down below the top rod, and it is suspended by this elastic strap. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. Yeah, it's like a hook right here. Yes, there we go. It's a hook, and it just suspends down. It's attached by this very strong rope, and I'm able to have all my skirts right here at the bottom. And my skirts, again, are organized from lightest to darkest. So all of my skirts, these are all of my summer skirts. I have a lot more fall, winter skirts, a lot more pencil skirts. And I mostly wear a lot of A-line skirts during the spring and summer months because they're a lot more flowy, they're a lot more cooler, and I don't really wear a lot of my hosiery. Like my pattern hose, I really don't wear during these months because it is so warm. I just mostly wear like nude fishnets with them. So I love this skirt. This is a Betsy Johnson skirt I got for $2, and it is one of my favorite pieces to pull out during the spring and summer months. And this is something that's going to get put away at the end of this season. And I've had this probably for about 5 seasons now. I've had it for quite a while. And it's something that I always look forward to wearing because it is very springy. It just says, I'm happy. It's a new season. Put me on. You'll feel awesome and fresh when you wear it. And I do. So again, piece that is going to go back up in the closet. And here's another piece that I'm actually going to keep. But it's also very spring summery by the color, but it has more of a weight to it, and I can wear this in the fall and winter with like a sweater and a nice pair of pumps and a pair of like really nice hosiery, and it'll keep me warm. It's nice. It has like a really full hand. And you know, I kind of mentioned this before, my rule of thumb is if you don't wear it, you're never going to wear it. But this is a piece. This is like a prime example of a piece. I haven't really gone to a lot of concerts that are more dressy, that require like more form. I've mostly gone to like concerts that are outdoors, and this is not something that you want to wear when like you're climbing up tons of like outdoor steps and you can fall and hurt yourself and you're sweaty and you're hot. So this is a skirt that I would wear to like a concert like in the fall or the winter, or I don't really go to clubs, but like maybe to like a wine bar, something that's a little bit more sophisticated and requires just a little bit more of a cocktail dress code. But I haven't gone to anything like that in the summer, and I just bought this summer, so I've not worn it yet. But I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it out for my fall and winter wardrobe, and I'm going to pair it with like a pair of black opaque tights or a pair of fishnets if I want to be super sexy, or if I want to be a little bit more sensual, a pair of black sheer seamed stockings. That's probably what I wear it with. But it's a really fun skirt. It's by BB. I paid $2 for it at the Goodwill $2 clothing store maybe about 2 months ago. So that's a piece that I'm going to keep within my wardrobe for the upcoming season. So let me show you over here. This is my dresses. These are all my dresses. This is the opposite side of the pole. And then I have my pants. I actually do wear pants, but I don't wear them. They're not like my clothing of choice. I have 4 pairs of pants, and I mostly wear them if I'm like going to a fair, because I go to fairs, and I only go to the fairs just to see the sheep, because I love sheep. And you know, you're bending and it's hot, and you know, if I want to get on a Ferris wheel, you know, I don't know why I would want to get on a Ferris wheel, but if I decide I want to get on a Ferris wheel, I have pants. I don't want to wear a dress or a skirt. That's not something that you wear a dress or a skirt to, because you're constantly bending around and moving, and it's just not, just want to be wise in my opinion. So I have a pair of pants. You know, I wear them to the grocery store. I do wear them. And these are one of my favorites. They're Lily Pulitzer. They have little navy blue anchors on them, and I just recently wore these with a pair of like really cute polka dot kids and a striped t-shirt, and I look really fresh and fun. So I do wear pants, but not very often. And these are seasonal, so this is something that's gonna get put away at the end of this month. And then one of my favorite pieces, dress-wise, is this Diane von Furstenberg white wrap dress. I paid $2 for it. This is like a $400, maybe even $500 dress. It has like this beautiful detailing on it. Can you see that? So gorgeous. And again, this is not something that I would wear to work with a client or to shop for or with a client. This is like, I'm going somewhere and I'm just going to sit and look pretty, like a business conference or a networking event, and it's like I just shake hands. I'm not giving any hugs because I don't want your makeup jumping off your face onto my dress. So no, this is like a sitting pretty, look at me, I'm sophisticated and glowing in my white dress type of dress. So again, spring and summer only. Versus something like this. This is kind of a year-round dress. It's also a favorite piece of, I think all my clothing is favorite pieces. I think everyone's closet should be full of favorite pieces. Again, if you don't love it, you shouldn't wear it. This is a Target dress. It's from when they had one of the Karina Zabate, when they had one of the designer collaborations. That's what they call it. They haven't done those in quite a while, but this is maybe about 4 or 5 years old, and I love this dress. It just has a very vintagey feel to it. It doesn't look like much on the hanger. It looks like an old woman's dress, but that's okay. I like old woman stuff. But I love to wear this, and I pair it with like a wool hat and some T-strap pumps and a pair of back-seamed hose that kind of have like this purple color in them, and I look so sophisticated and it's so vintagey. I mostly wear it to church. And then another date kind of piece, and I was debating on whether or not I should get rid of this. I've worn this dress like maybe 3 times, and each time it was like on a date or something like that, like a 5th date or like a 6th date or something where I'm like dating the guy for a while, not on a first date, because it is very voluptuous, meaning it shows, you know, the cleavage and the booty, and it's just not something that I would want to, you know, introduce a guy to on the first day, like, hey, I'm Jana and I'm full of boobs and breasts. So I kind of hold off on that. With that being said, I don't wear it that often because not many of my dates make it past the 2nd date. So there's a little sticker on here trying to debate on whether or not I should keep it. You know, it's a date dress. I have it set there, and I wore it on my birthday a year ago, and I was debating on keeping it on June 10th. So the idea is that I have not worn it since June. Well, I haven't been on too many dates since June, actually. 0 dates since June. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it because I have other pieces that I really like just as much as, if not more, that I can wear for, you know, multiple occasions within my life. Since this dress is very, very specific and I have other pieces that I really like, I'm probably going to get rid of it. It's not going to be put up for my wardrobe for next spring and summer 2016. So farewell to the voluptuous turquoise dress. And then, oh, excuse me, oh, dust. Back here, I keep like my special occasion dresses in garment bags. And I don't believe in buying a special occasion dress for each new special occasion. Someone's going to get married each year. You may go to a charity event each year. And you may not necessarily wear the same dress to the same charity event that you wore last year. But you should keep it. You should not only wear a special occasion dress one time because you spend so much money on it and you're not really getting the dollar's worth when it comes to the cost per wear equation in your clothing. So I have this yellow dress. I got this dress from a, I want to say a vintage shop or like a secondhand shop on Melrose in like 2009. I got it many, many years ago. And I wore it, I want to say, for the first time in 2010 when I went to an Art Deco festival at the Queen Mary. And then I've worn it, I've kind of made it more casual. It's inside out, and I'm not going to change it from being inside out because it's sequins and I don't want to get it snagged. And I have, my other hand is currently in use, but I'll show you pictures of it. I'll put a blog post up with it. But I wore it to an Art Deco event. I've worn it with like a black blazer and a pair of black pumps and like black opaque tights to really make it tone down the sequence. To like church, I believe. And then more recently, I wore it to a charity event earlier this season. So again, I've worn it, but again, it didn't make any sense to go out and buy a whole new dress for this charity event when I knew I had this beautiful yellow dress in a very bright color. It's one of my favorite pieces. I get a lot of compliments on this dress when I wear it, so it doesn't make any sense to get rid of it because I've only worn it for a special occasion. Then I have this skirt. I'm going to show you this. Again, it's also inside out because it's sequins. I have a thing for sequins. Art Deco. That I wore to a Gatsby party, actually this exact same time last year in August. And I've only worn it once, but I'm more than likely going to wear it again. I got it from Zara. It was major clearance, and Zara's not one of my favorite stores for a multitude of different reasons. I'll do a whole blog post about that eventually. But it has like gunmetal sequences on it, and again, I'll post a picture on my blog so that you can see me in it. And then I've worn this dress once, and I'll probably wear it to another event. There was a 20s themed New Year's party for New Year's, ringing in New Year's 2014, and I wore this dress. It's an Olga Kasani dress. I got it from an estate sale, I want to say for like $1. Like, I mean, and it's a really good fit. It's a beautiful, beautiful dress. And I'll probably wear it for another Art Deco event. There's something going on at the end of this month, or I'm going to say the beginning of September. Whatever. I'm going to wear it again. So those are three of my favorite special occasion pieces that I keep on deck, that I keep on hand. If an event happens to arise, I don't have to go out and buy anything. And that's something that I also suggest for my clients, not unless it's something that's extremely dated or you lost weight or you've gained weight. But if you can fit it and it's a timeless piece, by all means you should most definitely keep it in your wardrobe and not feel the pressure or the need to go out and buy something. If you already know that you have something in your wardrobe that makes you feel super fantastic, you should most definitely keep it. That's kind of like my philosophy. So I know when I've been like moving my phone around, you probably see these huge bags at the top of my closet. No, not those. Those are my stuffed animal collection, my sheep, but right here. These huge bags. Let me open up this closet door so you can really see them. This is my fall and winter wardrobe. So that's mostly sweaters, tons of like wool pencil skirts, some jackets, velvet dresses, things that are more conducive for that season. And when the time comes, I'm going to start pulling out again my fall one pieces, as I like to call them, and putting away my spring clothing like that. You know, like this skirt right here, that's very springy. I'm going to probably, well, I am going to put it away and store similar pieces to pull out some pieces that are more like the season. And that's pretty much how I organize my closet. Next video, I will show you how I organize my shoes, because if you realize rather that my shoes are not kept with my clothing, since my closet is very small. I'm not going to show you this, but I keep my dirty clothes. Oh, I'm going to show you anyway, since I see everyone else's dirty clothes when I organize their closets. It's totally fair. So I keep my dirty clothes in 2 bins at the bottom of my closet. So this is my delicates, like my light colored delicates. These are things that are more than likely going to be hand washed, like my sleepwear, like this beautiful pink silk nightgown, you know, my fishnet hosiery, and then things that'll be washed, like my handkerchiefs. I carry a handkerchief in my purse. My handkerchiefs will be washed in the laundry. And then this is like my workout clothes, these things that'll be washed on permanent press. And I keep 2 separate bins so that it doesn't get overwhelmed, and I can see what actually needs to be washed. And then in my bathroom, which I'm not going to show you, I keep all like my linens, like my bed linens, my towels, my you know, my tablecloth. I keep a tablecloth on my dining room table, things like that. I keep in the laundry hamper in my bathroom. So that's how I organize my dirty clothes, and it just makes more sense, so it doesn't really pile up. I have just 3 separate areas. So, and I don't have a washer and dryer in my place, so I have to go to the laundromat. And taking 3 things at once on this body is a total workout. So I mostly just do, you know, whatever gets full most. And the thing that gets mostly full are my workout clothes, since I work out, you know, about 5 times a week, and you know, can't really wear those things over and over again, versus like my delicates. Those take about like maybe 3 to like 4 weeks to get piled up, and that's how often I do my delicates. But versus my workout clothes, I'll wash once a week. And that's how I organize my laundry. You know, with the exception of my workout clothes, I can't wait till it piles up, because I don't have that many workout clothes, and you know, they can get kind of smelly. They're workout clothes, so those are once a week versus my delicates every 4 weeks, and that's kind of how I go about doing my laundry. But like I said, next video I will share with you how I organize my shoes and my purses, and then maybe eventually I will get into my accessories. So I hope you enjoyed my closet tour, and I want to thank my clients for allowing me to come into their homes and to their sacred places of their closets, and trusting me with organizing their closets. And it's been such a joy and a pleasure to show you mine, and I'll see you in your closet soon.